Yo, so this is my first ever live. Okay, so we are just finishing off a good weekend of wrestling, right? So what I'm doing, I am trying to do a review. I wish I could do a review to all for both. Wish I had a pitch for both, but I'm definitely gonna try to do one for um, King and Queen of the Ring after I do this one, because this was a crazy ass show. Um, First of all, let's look at this card. This card was stacked. Um, was the card long? Yeah, but if this ain't the first time y'all watched AEW pay per view, so you knew it was gonna go past 11:30, 12 o'clock, but it was worth it. I think I got a good moment for each match. Uh, I will definitely talk about Mercedes and Willow's match because that was her first match back since she got injured. I definitely got to talk about that opening match. Will Ospreay, the story that they telling with this Tiger Driver and Don Callis look like really want him to use it, but he's really fighting not to use it. So it's kind of like I don't know. Um, Again, I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to learn this live thing. So if you're trying to be a guest, I think it says I gotta do at least 30 minutes of a live, and I gotta go live on 3 separate days. So this is my first one, so please bear with me. And then probably the next two, once I get them going, then I can have people come on and join the conversation. But let's talk about from hell. Let's talk about from the was it the buy-in? From the buy-in, uh, I was looking at Peraza and Thunder Rosa, and I think this is gonna continue probably to either a later show of Dynamite and Collision, but it might be a 2 hour 3 falls. It's getting really, really good, really, really fast. Um, these these women are two of the best in the world, so it's good to see that they got them doing something. Of course, Peraza won by holding the ropes. How y'all doing, everybody that's joining? Thank y'all for joining. Um, then um, Then the next match of the buy-in was a trios match with Cage of Agony, not Gates, Cage of Agony, versus the Acclaim. I don't know what's going on with Max and his corn stash going on here. I'm learning my TikTok language on his corn stash, but it seems like he's getting a little heelish to me, calling himself the best wrestler in the world. Um, his raps are getting back to some vicious, hurting feelings kind of raps. Um, and the funny thing about the whole thing is the Acclaim. You know, when he does the scissor to the crowd, it was a young lady behind her. She looked like she was disgusted, like she did not want a scissor with with him. But it was funny. It was funny. Um, so the match was okay. Uh, it was kind of a little bit of comedy for me because to see a 60-year-old Billy Gunn who's still in some um, great shape. He he um, he did a pose down with Brian Cage. With Brian Cage, you got watched the promo to it. He was really like getting so emotional about bodybuilding and stuff. So I don't know if they're gonna do a feud with that, or that was just a one time thing. But the fact that the fact that they won, the Acclaim won, and against the Addy, it don't matter if you in the embassy or not, y'all still losing. So I don't know what's gonna go on with there. They gonna continue this feud, or we gonna kind of keep an eye on Max Castle, because I sense a turn, and when you sense a turn, usually it happens. So I read in the comments, the Young Bucks think they're hot shit. They'd be lucky to be mid cards in WWE. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know now that Triple H, because the tag team division in WWE really need to pick up the pace. And no disrespect to Miz and R-Truth, but you got some tag teams in there that need to put the tag team titles on both SmackDown and Raw. No disrespect to A-Town Down Under, but again, put some quality tag teams on there, not makeshift tag teams. You know what I mean? So, well, I'll get to Young Bucks in a minute. So finally get to the beginning of the show, and again, this card was crazy. This card was fucking crazy. Let's go to the opening match. Opening match was Will Ospreay versus Roger Strong. I was looking forward to this match. I do gotta say, I love that they started with this match. I love that they started with this match because those boys could go. Will Ospreay is, like I said, is one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world. And Roger Strong, people underrate Roger Strong, but he's like, goddamn, if he's not in the conversation of your top, I don't know, 20, 15 right now or back then, if you go watch his best work in Ring of Honor. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I love the Willow and Monet match, but I understand. But I think Willow should not have lost early. I would get there, bro, because it's to me like. I'm gonna stop right where I was at to say this about Willow. People don't understand why I'm upset about that. Is Willow was fighting for that title when it first came out. She lost 1 or 2, maybe 3 times to Jade for that title. Chris Statlander got it. She was cool with it. When Chris Statlander lost it, she respectfully went after it again and finally got that belt. Now for Monet, did the Hulk Hogan thing, and her first match was for a title. Again, it's not the first time we've seen someone come in and got a title shot on their first match. But some people, especially in AEW, at least got some matches under the belt before the title match. Please, if you're watching and you still watching, please share this. Please share this live. Also, keep commenting, have a discussion with me. Like it. I definitely need some likes. I definitely appreciate it. But it's like they, I don't know. They put all this faith in her. Monet I'm talking about. So they gave her the belt. You gave her all this money. Let's see what she got. Now she's wrestling. I never go against her wrestling. But now you don't have nobody writing your promos. So let's see how you gonna do with your promos. She got that it factor. So we'll see what happens. But congratulations to her. We're gonna get to that match soon. Back to the opening match. Will Ospreay, I mean, goddamn, right? But at the same time, they kind of scared me. For me, it's a spot where the Kingdom had him on the shoulders. They tried to do the Legion of Doom, and it looked like Will Ospreay went down a little early, and then it broke his neck on the floor. But that ain't the first time I've seen Will Ospreay down there wrecked his body on the spot. So if you know, you know. But these guys, once Warlow got caught and then the Kingdom left, And that match even got better. Like Roderick showed you, he did some combos that we probably saw before, but they look more stiff these days. And why he's the Messiah, the backbreaker. Will Ospreay just did what Will Ospreay does. Outstanding work. I don't do I don't do no star ratings and all that shit. I leave that for Uncle Dave. But I did enjoy that match. It's a great way to start the pay-per-view. But that's not what we're going to talk. We're going to talk about after the match. After the match, we get a surprise. After his Undisputed Kingdom leaves, here comes Adam Cole, baby. And then he started complaining about why he's still there and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, he grabbed the devil's mask, and then the lights went out, and we see a little video. You see a video from Max, MJF. Well, we didn't think, well, okay, he's telling him he's on his way back. Oh, no. He came out. He came out there. And the thing is, he comes out with the old, I don't know, I know he's the only one that saw this or knows this. He came out in the Triple H style jacket. You know, the leather jacket with the denim vest, which all of us probably did in a lifetime. I mean, I got denim vest right here, and I'm going to do that with my shit anyway, or a hoodie, whatever. But he comes out looking jacked, like he did some cardio, looking jacked. He pretty much faked out the hug and kicked him in the, I don't know the TikTok language for kick him in the balls. Kick him in the balls, okay? So and did a nice brain buster on Adam Cole. Tony got the ring, and the promo he did after was his best promo. Well, it was his first promo coming back, but it was a good promo. And pretty much now he's calling himself the Wolf of Wrestling. He's not fucking leaving, which we all knew that when you came back the first time. If y'all did, if there's anybody that actually thought that he was going to WWE, come on now, no. If he goes to WWE, we're not getting this Maxwell Jacob Freeman. We're not. So for him to finally announce it and say he's not going anywhere is awesome. Now we got him back. We got healthy. I hope healthy Adam Cole. How this feud go to go? Is he gonna do it by himself? Is he gonna bring the rumor of his old stable dynasty? We don't know, but great to see MJF back. Great to see Adam Cole healthy now that he's walking clearly. Let's start cooking. We need to start cooking this shit now. After that, the next match, if I'm not mistaken, was it the trios match or was it Tony Storm? I think it was Tony Storm. Tony Storm and Deeb. Oh my God. I think this was Tony Storm's best match in AEW. Bar none. Yes, she's doing the timeless thing. I love it. She's working on her character. She's fucking awesome. But I think this was her best match in AEW. And D is D. Sharita is outstanding. And for her, after the year-long seizures and stuff, this was it meant very, very much to her, and she put her heart out on that. But Tony Storm, and this, I don't know how long her title reign gonna be. It's gonna be for a whole year, but keep it on her for a while. Like y'all, women's division, I'm gonna get to that too. Women's division is getting better. What's up, Luke? What's going on? I cannot invite nobody on here, have a discussion with it. This is my first ever TikTok live, and so please, if you can, just give me some likes. Share the shit live, and I appreciate you. I really do. And comments, give me some comments. I ask some questions in the comments how I feel about certain things. But that match proved that Toni Storm got a little bit of old Toni Storm in her, if you could bring it out. And Serena Deeb did bring it out. But Toni Storm for the win. After that, I'm trying to think of all the matches that was next. If not, I don't know the order, so bear with me. But Orange Cassidy against Trent Beretta. Orange Cassidy came out to the old music and a black T-shirt. A black T-shirt. I have never seen Orange Cassidy with a black T-shirt. So please help me out and tell me that that's when he's really pissed, because he came out and him and Trent start just fighting. It was not a wrestling match yet. They was just fighting. It was just throwing punches. And shout out to Trent Beretta, because Trent Beretta is an underrated guy. If you don't know, I watched Trent Beretta when he was in WWE, NXT. I watched Trent Beretta, especially in New Japan, and he's a very underrated guy. And I think something's about to come off this, because after the match, of course, Orange Cassidy won, but barely. And he walked out and he said he's done. He said he don't have time there. He pushed Rocky Romero out the way, and then he walked out through the crowd. He didn't walk up the ramp. He walked through the crowd. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that one too. But Orange Cassidy, well, I'm also keep an eye on with this Don Callis thing. Later on the night, Don Callis said he's got a contract for the Don Callis family. Orange Cassidy and the Don Callis family? Who knows? So I already talked about Toni Storm. I already talked about Will Ospreay, Roderick Strong. Six other trios, unified trios titles. Bang Bang Gang against Death Triangle. Listen. If you really thought that Bang Bang Gang was going to lose, was going to win clean, you should know, no, they wasn't. I love that. Juice Robinson is back. His crazy ass looked like a damn crazy guy. But the match was solid. The match was all over the place. It was a trio match. Everybody hit their spots. The Guns are getting better every time I see them. I know I want to make fun of them, but the Guns are getting better every time I see them. Death Triangle, the Lucha. I gotta say this with the Lucha Brothers. Why no one consider them as at least, I don't know, top 5, the best tag team in the world? I don't hear a lot of people talk about the Lucha Brothers like that. I mean, I hear the Young Bucks, I hear Usos, I hear FTR, but I don't hear the Lucha Brothers like that. And I think the Lucha Brothers are at least in the conversation to be the best tag team in the world. Their movements are fluid. Ray Phoenix, Penta, awesome workers. But at the same time, that match had to end the way it ended. It had to. It had to end the way it ended, with Juice Robinson coming out and costing Death Triangle the titles. I don't know if this is going to continue again. I don't know if this is going to continue. If Death Triangle going to add somebody to their feud, but that was awesome. They stay healthy. The Lucha Brothers, bro. Yeah. I gotta give you that one. I think Ray Phoenix always get injured. I think he broke his arm one time, and yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. But then we had by the way, like I said, that Bang Bang Gang won. Then we had the FTW title. Originally, because Chris Jericho called it the For the World title. I'm a Taz fan. It's fuck the world title. Anyway, this shit was a little bit of comedy, a little bit of hardcore spots, and then you had just shenanigans all in one match. They was throwing dice at Chris Jericho. Instead of using thumbtacks, they used dice. Everybody knows it's in Las Vegas, double nothing. All right. So, Hook suplexed Chris Jericho on the dice. Shibata suplexed Chris Jericho on the dice. They was all over it. But then, I'm going to get to the good spots. I'm not going to talk about the whole match. But here comes Big Bill, Redwood, whatever you want to call him now. And he tried to choke slam Hook through a table, and Hook reversed it and suplexed him through the table, but the legs part almost caught him. It was like this close. It almost caught him. Oh, man, I could have went another way on live TV. That spot was crazy. And then the surprise, like I said, shenanigans happening. They had to do something with Brian Keith. So Brian Keith came out in his fucked up mask and cost, I guess you could say, Hook or Shibata. One of them got beat. No, Shibata got beat. So he called Shibata, and Chris Jericho pinned Shibata with a trash can on him. This was FTW rules. When you got FTW title on the lines, FTW rules. And so, as you know, Triple Threat rules, the person that didn't get pinned gets the next title shot. And if this is all we're going to do with Hook, then fine. I wish they do more with Hook than that damn FTW title. But fine. He gets the next shot, as far as we know. So after that craziness, we go to some other craziness that we got Moxley versus Takeshita, IWGP Heavyweight Title Eliminator. Moxley is a fucking robot. Moxley is a robot. This man kicked out of everything. Everything. Like, everything. You know what I mean? And the fact that Takeshi did everything he possibly. It was a spot where he raised his arm and it looked like Moxley's arm or shoulder was out of place. Like his shoulder was way in the middle of his back. It looked like, and that was that match. As much frustration that Takeshi say he's in, he still put in a good match. Which that means he's very professional in what he did. What? Oh, I gotta watch those that's in there. Sorry y'all. But he damn near made you believe he's gonna win this match. But you know he couldn't win this match because New Japan did not authorize him to have a title shot. But they try to make sense of it because a lot of people got pissed off about Big Will Hobbs Powerhouse Hobbs getting the title shot. And yeah, whatever. But the match is crazy. Moxley survived. He will be facing Evil in New Japan, I think probably Dominion. So get ready for that. So after that match, oh God, we go to the triple main events. Oh no, I'm sorry. We go to the steel cage barbed wire match. Oh my God, these motherfuckers. Edge wrestling right now like he didn't retire from a fucking broken neck. Edge or Adam Copeland, whatever. First of all, he comes out with the brew. I really don't understand why WWE fans thought that MJ. I don't understand it either. After you should know he already re-signed when he first came back. I really don't. And like I said, if anybody think or thought that MJF, thank you very much for the follow. College for my part, love it. If everybody thought that he was going to go to the E, like I said, he go hell. Like I said, like my bro, Chris said, a lot of my other podcast brothers said, if you really thought he was gonna go to the E, you're not gonna get that version of MJF. So there you go. The match is still cage match. Still cage match was fucking ridiculous. You had barbed wire in the face. You had barbed wires on the turnbuckles. Edge and Malachi. I'll keep calling Edge. I'm sorry, y'all. His name Adam. I know, but he does the same Edge shit. I'm sorry. It's nothing different. So I'm gonna keep calling Edge by mistake. But that match was crazy until this man literally kicked him out of the cage. He did some, I don't know, just kicked him out the cage. And then, and then they try to play us. Like, they try to say the House of Black turned to the House of Blood. And then they it was good. It was good drama. But when they all got in the ring, none was lost because they kind of gave you the sign when they said brew. I mean, you didn't think Christian was going to come down there, but here comes Gangrel, the reunion that all of us been waiting for I don't know how many years. Those that's in the Attitude Era know what I'm talking about. He came out and spitting blood in their face, and he did the DDT hit. Let me just say this: that was his DDT first before Adam took it. That was Gangrel's DDT first, and Gangrel did his thing. That he got roundhouse kick, which I think made his teeth a little crooked, but then then Adam did his thing, and they almost before Gangrel came out, they almost did a cardinal sin. You don't do anything biblical in wrestling. So they had the crown of barbed wire on his head, and then they was about to do the cross thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you hear the fans booing. The fans is booing that. Don't want to touch those waters. But anyway, Adam won with the help of Gangrel. Nice hug off. They both raised their hands at the ramp, and that was a crazy match. I am kind of mad because I wanted Malachi to finally get a fucking singles title. This man hasn't had a singles title. Get this, since NXT. He hasn't had a singles title since NXT. That's crazy to me. But it's okay. It's all right. All right. So after all this, we get to the triple main events. First one is Willow Nightingale, the TBS champion, against Mercedes Moné. And Mercedes come out. She had a magic, it's beautiful video, nice inspiration for little girls out there. Nice little speech. She came out, had some night bright drummers coming out, and then she had the showgirls come out with the feathers and all that stuff. And then she comes out finally with the Walter remix. That's right, it's the Walter remix. And she do her little stupid dance and that's all that shit. Like I said, I'd rather watch Mary J. Blige dance than that stupid dance. And after she gets to dancing and came in, and she's very emotional because this is her first match back since injury, and she's about to cry, and she do her Ric Flair about to cry face, and then my happy-go-lucky Willow comes out. My poor Willow comes out, and this girl put laces. She put lace in her hair. She didn't need, but you know what? She looks beautiful. Willow comes out with Statlander and Stokely. They are together as one. She's a champion. This match was good. This match was, I think for her first match back, Mercedes was a little off a little bit, just a little bit. But the match was good as far as Willow. Willow was going for power. Then went for legs. Mercedes Mercedes acted like a coward heel at first, but then she got it going. Spots. If I got there was some good spots on there. One was Willow did a slammed her knee on the hardest part of the ring. That was one spot. Another spot was for Mercedes slipped under Willow and pretty much powerbomb. You know what? I was kind of scared from it. I revisioned King and Queen of Ring. I thought she was gonna squash poor Mercedes, but that's another story. But she she powerbombed her. That was a good spot. She botched the move again, but then again, you got to think about this for a minute. Willow is heavier than most girls to do that spot. I would have ended off with a submission or a roll up because that spot she kind of messed up her own finisher. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Well, actually, we won't because after the match, Stokely acted like he was so pissed off, and then and Christiana pushed him. Good acting, by the way, and walked out with Willow. But damn it, she clotheslined Willow on that floor. And I'm sorry, we kind of saw it if you pay attention because Chris Statlander was not acting like Chris Statlander, and I kind of called it on. I'm also on another wrestling podcast. I am Hills for Life Wrestling Podcast. Also do some work with Embrace the Thirst, and we did a show before then. And I said it. I keep my eye on Chris Statlander because I think she's a little jealous right now. I mean, we barely see her work since, Well, anyway, so they turned on Willow. Poor Willow. But congratulations, Mercedes. Hopefully, now your ring rust is out. You got the nerves out. We go see some good matches, some great matches from you, and hopefully, your mic work get a little bit better now. Cause like I said, there's no riders for you, so you should be able to have some freedom. So the next match, of course, was for the AEW World Title. Moments that I liked from this match was one, the entrance of Swerve coming out, doing one of my favorite movies, Warriors, with the clink of the bottles. Yes, I did say Warriors, like the guy from Warriors when he did that. Also, I mean, Christian is an underrated guy. I don't know why people waited this long to like Christian's work, but Christian is a legend. Is a legend in the business. And for Swerve, was this his first pay-per-view title defense? I think so. And it was a good one. It was some shenanigans with Nick Wayne and Kill Switch and Mama Wayne. Mama Wayne's neck is getting longer. It's getting longer every time I see her. I swear, she's 8 feet tall. But it was a good match. Swerve comes out as the winner. He defended his title. At the end of the match, highlight that Money Mayweather was there, and they like nice camera view of those two together, a champion with a champion. Everybody should know Money Mayweather is a wrestling fan. If you know, he actually got a WrestleMania moment. So that was awesome for Swerve to get his first pay-per-view title defense. And now I just want to know who is his next challenger. We will find that out at the Battle Royal that they're gonna have on Dynamite. But here it is. There was some rumors about his title getting defended at Forbidden Door against Tanahashi. God help me if that is true. oh, if you think I'm pissed off at Chris Jericho, as much as I like New Japan, I get pissed off at Tanahashi always trying to get every fucking belt. But anyway, which I don't think he should be the next challenger for Forbidden Door. I think somebody else should be. Then we get to this craziness called Anarchy in the Arena. Oh my God. That match, if you want to call it a match, that shit was all over the place. Well, it's supposed to be all over the place. But they would first, the battle was not even a fucking battle. The battle was for the music. It went from Darby Allin's music playing to the EVP say, turn that crap off, put in our new theme song. And then Brian comes out and said, turn that shit on and put the best damn theme song, which was a final countdown. They was wilding, all right? And Darby Allin is not from this world. Darby Allin someone need to duct tape him to a seat, and he probably still find a way to wrestle in the seat. This man is a damn stunt devil, a stunt guy. I mean, I swear, I'm not saying he's a glorified stunt man. I'm so sick. I don't want to say that. But God damn it, man, this man got. Did he get run over? Did he get run over? I just want to know. Did he get run over? I don't know. Please, y'all still watching, please give me some likes. This is my first live on here. I hope I'm doing good. I hope I'm doing good. This is my first live. But that match was freaking crazy. Like this dude was fucking all over the place. Then Jack Perry, another nutso. I told people he did this stuff on social media. I think on Instagram of light himself on fire. This man. Hello. Thank you. He did his freaking this burn himself on fire, and they put it in the match. This man lit this man on fire. I kind of had a feeling because he was all shiny all of a sudden when he grabbed Tony Khan, but still, goddamn, he fucking they lit him on fire. But only thing I was kind of mad, not kind of, I wanted Okada to bleed. I wanted him to bleed. Oh, this is a whole new language. Wait a minute. I need a translator. I don't know that language, brother. But he did good. Okada did good. This dude had a thumbtack sleeve for the Rainmaker. He had a thumbtack sleeve for the Rainmaker. I think one FTR got hit with it. I think not Dax. Dax didn't get hit with it. But then they brought him back. And let me say, I'm not a sneakerhead, like one of those guys in there. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. But thank you for commenting. Thank you very much for commenting. They put the thumbtacks on the Reebok pumps. And we've seen that spot before, but Darby. Oh, they had Darby Allin upside down and tied upside down, and they hit him with a double super kick with those tack Reeboks. Holy shit, this dude, Darby, man, that's my guy. Darby guy's my guy, but goddamn, sit down, bro. Sit down, bro. I swear. That was crazy. But the fact was more crazy is the man that got set on fire was in the ring. Not just in the ring, he got the pin. Jack Perry pinned Bryan Danielson with a 1-2-3 to end that madness. And Elite reigns supreme. I love it. I love the show. I love what I've seen. I want to be honest with people. I know there are people out there that want this to end, but if it ends, then you're going to have a weak-ass WWE or TNA show. I love what I'm seeing from this. This show made me love AEW even more. Just because they you want to Attitude Era, there you go. AEW from now on stands for Attitude Wrestling. Attitude Era Wrestling. That's what it stands for. But it was a good show. I enjoyed it. Hell, I wanted us to do a podcast last night, but my partners finished their finals and one had homework. So we will probably do we will probably do a show either today or tomorrow, recapping King and Queen of the Ring. So that's why I'm up here doing this right now for Double Nothing, and I'll get off of this, and I would do a King of the Ring. Or should I try? I'm new to this, people. I knew this. I do want to do a King of the Ring, King and Queens of the Ring 1-2, because that show was good too. So thank you very much for those that watch and the little people that comment. There's only like probably 3 or 4 people that commented. I wish I had some likes. I didn't get no likes, but again, this is my first one. I got 2 more to make, and then I can have people join in and stuff. But Double Nothing AEW, 2 thumbs up for me. Can't wait for Dynamite and see what the hell they gonna do now on the road to the Forbidden Door. And it's also a road to Forbidden Door for me because I am gonna be at Forbidden Door. So until then, I'll be back on here. Don't worry, I'll be back on here. If it's not on my page, I'll be probably on the Cookout. I don't know. Until then, thank y'all for watching. I am out of here.